So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flow in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And we have our very first corner. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Oh, great chance! And the shot! It's in! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Number 8, Bellingham.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Hullet. Germany have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Robertson. Bellingham. Drogba. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Hullet. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Hazard. And here's Hullet. Nicely spread. Yaya Toure. And here's Hazard. And he's managed to get free. They're urging him to shoot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Yaya Toure. Some really good ball movement. Hazard. Oh, this is a terrific run. Hazard has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Oh, fantastic from Platini! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Cross from Robertson. He's cut it out. Platini. Germany are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Germany have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Dembele is always looking to break lines. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nedved. Half an hour played now. And it's Yaya Toure. Looking to play him in. Well, that's beautifully... And Hullet! Goal! Germany! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Germany with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Hullet. And here's Mbappe. Threads one in. And this is Drogba. Oh, well played, well played. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Drogba. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard gets into a good position. That is good strength. And he has been fouled there.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Picked out brilliantly. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Yaya Toure. Nedved. Now it's Drogba. And it's Yaya Toure. Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time. Nedved. Seedorf. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Looking for the run. And he was quick to react. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Mbappe. Bellingham. And he's heaved it away. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Drogba. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Robertson. And we've reached half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
I'm afraid to tell you
big way point of the game.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
Liverpool can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Seedorf. Great vision. And he's intervened well there. Kyle Walker distributed tidily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? And that's a tiny finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
They get a throw in. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rijkaard with a fine tackle. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Gullit. Gullit had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, super find. Check, gets it clear. Van Dijk. This looks promising. Mbappe! Nedved, never out of the action for very long. Kajolu. Yaya Toure. And it's Dembele. Can he get it through? Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Referee has just said play on.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Kajolu. Azar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Looking for options for movement. Seedorf. Hazard. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Germany ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's a promising position. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Dembele. Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Hazard, who has set up 2 goals. And it's Nedved. Can he latch on to this? Bellingham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nesta. And Kyle Walker. Platini.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Substitution for Germany, number 27, Nedved.
And it's managed to gift it back.
Number 14, Platini.
And it's Lampard.
Number 10, Gullit.
Opts for safety.
Number 5,
Nesta.
Seedorf.
He's given it
Number
away.
42,
Always goal side.
Toure. Coming on the field.
And it's made its way to him.
11,
Germany needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Mateus, number 6.
That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution.
Nunez going after that. Pinches it off him. Yaya Toure. Ibrahimovic.
2 added minutes
Here's
has
a
been
man
indicated.
adored by many, even deified by some. Chance for a shot! It's hit the upright. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, after all of that, Jim,
Hello,
what are you
everybody, and
thinking?
this is a quick
Liverpool
reminder to let you
desperately
know that
failing
you'll be able
to
catch
impose
today's
themselves on the
match
game.
broadcast live
Decidedly
on our
flat.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look. Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get on the end of this? Best. He's found the shot, surely! Goal! Montpellier! Montpellier have the lead! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So, a breakthrough already. Bellingham. And it's Rijkaard. Best. And he's managed to get free. Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Opts for safety. Van Dijk. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still. Pinches it off him. Drogba. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, good-looking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Robertson, nice-looking ball. Chips it through. Chance! Messi. Montpellier are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Nicely worked. Drogba. Messi. Best. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ambitious ball here. Floated through. There's the shot! He's found the way, and the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Best is offering a right smile there.
Robertson receives it in a wide position. Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now this could be a chance. He's picked his way through. Oh, good ball. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. And a chance! Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Tries to play it through. Bellingham has the space to scheme. Nice interception, well timed. Hazard is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. He might be in here! Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Mbappe has crossed into the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. It's a sharp pass. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Liverpool go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming. because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second period is on the way.
Liverpool really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Dembele. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Drogba is herring after that one. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Bellingham. That's Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Best receives it in a good position. Oh, he's won it, and the shot! And a neat finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Montpellier are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Messi.
Le nombre de spectateurs
Best.
pour ce match, 50 913.
Oh, that's fabulous. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Hazard, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Rijkaard. Dembele. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bellingham. Bellingham.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, this is a great real chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Montpellier find a position of real strength now. It's Drogba! He's kicked it out just.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Getting up there! Now, how often do you see that?
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Baresi. Now it's Messi. Bellingham, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Dembele. Knocks it into space. Drogba! And that tested the keeper.
Liverpool really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Baresi. Messi. It's Bellingham. And it's Rijkaard. Best. And Hazard. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Bellingham, good strong midfield running here. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Montpellier clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Drogba. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Dembele. He's a sharp little ball here. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And this is Drogba. Hazard. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Mbappe. Baresi. Rijkaard.
Il y aura 2
Hazard.
minutes de temps additionnel.
And it's Zanetti. And he's been shifted off it. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Dembele. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. France have the chance to go the other way. He's gone for goal. Not a bad try by any means.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Alexander-Arnold, cute ball now. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Pepe can get it clear. Xabi Alonso deals with that comfortably. And it's Alexander-Arnold. No foul, says the referee. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. It's Nedved!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Yaya Toure is wide and looking to get onto this. Robertson, ball in towards the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. He's had a shot! And that's off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Balde. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries from a long way out. Eto'o chasing after it. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nedved.
France definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to...
He leaps for it! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nedved. Edmilson. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, just skips past his man. Eto'o. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Brilliantly cut out. Eto'o! Oh, good-looking ball. Nedved, and here's Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets, and it's Yaya Toure. Araujo. Oh, it's oh, he's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's gone direct here. And he's intervened well there. And the return pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good spread. In towards the back stick.
That's good defensive concentration.
Robertson picks it up now. Terrific effort! Marvellous goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other.
1 minute.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Toure wants to run onto this. Koundé. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Liverpool go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Liverpool have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9, Ibrahimovic.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Le numéro 21.
Liverpool can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
No, that's been intercepted. Edmilson. And now the breakaway. Nedved. Rijkaard. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Gullit. Great ball, and he's in here. That is a brilliant interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is Gullit. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o. It's Eto'o! And it's Eto'o. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Mbappe. Hazard, a player who needs no introduction. Liverpool just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Rijkaard. Liverpool leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Cross from Robertson. Dembele is flagged offside. Almost an hour gone. Gullit, who can single-handedly make a difference.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
And the through ball. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gullit. He won't be happy with that one. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team. Mbappe! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Liverpool are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Nedved. No, it's Nedved. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Hazard. Gullit. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? It's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Dembele. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Edmilson. Hazard. Now it's Hullet. And this is Hazard. And this is Nedved. Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gets a good foot in there. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's certainly onside. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's this time, surely! That's a decent clearance. This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Hullet. And Koundé. Tries to pass it through. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Edmilson. Hazard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Alexander-Arnold. Nedved running with intent.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's being shifted off it. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now that's well seen too. And that is headed for the middle. Punched away. That's tidy. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. This time, surely! It's there! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Drogba. That has ended up in no man's land. Threads one in.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's on it. Can he get away? Eto'o. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. First quarter of an hour gone. Aims beyond the defence. Toure gets into a good position. Chance, surely! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entity.
Takes a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And he's cut it out. Deco. He'll try from distance! Eto'o is onto it in a flash. And no, that was never going to make it. Rafinha. Opts for safety. Deco. Looking for the run. It's played through for him. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rafinha is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, great feat, that.
Takes aim and crosses.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cannavaro makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold has it in a bullish header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Yaya Toure. Now there's a... and the shot! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Drogba! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's run loose here. Dembele, there's the shot! He's got away with one there. Corner number 2 then. Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Liverpool have their third corner. And he's taking no chances there. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Deco. Knocks it into space. Mbappe. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the shot! And again, he is at his elastic best. Corner number 4 coming up here. Rafinha. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. Yaya Toure. Rafinha. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, easy pickings there. Alexander-Arnold. Yaya Toure. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Liverpool ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And here is the first touch of the second half. Yaya Toure. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rafinha. And this is Eto'o. Now it's Deco. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. And a header! Eto'o is flagged offside. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, it's Dembele. Deco, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Forced to go back. Pedri. Deco. Oh, that's well spotted. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold with a definite foul there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Yaya Toure. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Pedri. Tries to pass it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Dembele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything.
It's Drogba! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They're up to 5 corners now. Terrific effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he was quick to react. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Rijkaard. Deco. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Bellingham. Dembele. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham plays it in. Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri. Yaya Toure. Plays a sharp little ball here. Van Dijk. That's going wide left. Thuram. Well-timed, excellent interception. Drogba chasing after it. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Bellingham. A lovely pass, but can he get there? Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. Koundé, nicely weighted ball. 75 minutes played. Liverpool needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's being shifted off it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Iniesta in acres of space out wide. Impressive jump! Brilliant from Rafinha! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
He leaps for it! And he can thump it away. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Iniesta. And reclaimed it in a trice. Drogba! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Can he get on the end of this? And it's been played through. Eto'o! It's Eto'o! And he should have made them pay.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
And here's Drogba. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So there it is. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. OK, he may not go box to box, and he is going to require...
Bellingham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rijkaard, played out wide. He slings, impressive jump! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Toure picks it up from the goal kick. And he was quick to react. Nicely spread. Can he get on the end of this? And the ball is out of play. Silvestre, pressing high and with purpose. Vitinha, and it's Sneijder. Yamal, Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And here's Neymar. Goes for a shot! Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bellingham. Tries to play it through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, he's been decent! Chance! It's there! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Number 15.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. Time and again they are repelled. Well, that looks a piece. It's Dropper! And a neat finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Liverpool. Mbappe! And that's a sharp finish. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Skims one in. Nice interception, well timed. Vieira. Oh, they could break here. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! Bellingham. Half an hour played now. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Now he's off and running. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. The ball goes in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Vieira. Now it's Yamal. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, it's come loose. Zanetti. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played in by Robertson. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Now it's Neymar. Now that's well seen too. And that's been won straight back. Dembele picks it up out wide. Space for him to turn and look. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. And it's Yaya Toure. Distributed tidily. It's a pretty loose pass. Good read, needed to be. Vieira. Here's Vitinha. Bellingham. Threads one in. And a chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
And the shot!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! That's a lovely, delicate pass. That's it, 45 minutes up. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Liverpool are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. The second period is underway. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Vitinha. He's had it taken off him, and it's Drogba. Aimed beyond the defence. Howson. Saliba. Vitinha. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, well measured. It's Dembele! Now, who's going to be first to this? Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Yaya Toure.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
He's rising! Harmlessly behind. Robertson is there, and he can pick it up. Howson. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Drogba is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Knocks it into space, and it's made its way to him. He's had a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Drogba chasing after it. Vieira. Just about up to the hour now. Spread neatly.
Porto really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Vitinha tries from a long way out. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And shifted it to the flank. Neymar. And here's Schneider. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Drogba. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Mbappe. Great vision. Robertson receives it in a wide position. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 11,
So we have movement on both
Mbappe.
benches.
Number 15, Dembele. Number 20,
That pass isn't the best.
Didier Drogba.
Now it's
Coming on
Cruyff.
the field.
Well, now
Number
here's a good
14,
battle, bicep to
Rashford.
bicep. Toure
Number
wins
6,
the duel this time.
Yamal.
Now looking to
Number
orchestrate a
18,
counter. Oh,
Darwin
super find.
Núñez.
Howson
Substitutions
calmly
taking
anticipates. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, it's Dembele. That's good vision. Chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line, and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
Robertson, cross in.
Liverpool clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, super ball! There's the shot! And it's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already. He's having a pop! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Liverpool palpably stronger, better, superior.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Good ball, good take. Oh, important interception. Chance, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
This is Dembele.
Has been indicated.
And he's been shifted off it. Yamal. Rijkaard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Today that
Yaya Toure, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.